Yesterday night, I was sitting on the bench at Carters Promenade, and I saw this old man. I thought he must be in his 50s, and he had a huge, shining fishing rod. So I was wondering what he's doing fishing at like 8:30 in the evening. It's pitch dark, and it was a full high tide, and so the water was all there was absolutely very little place to stand, and this guy was trying to fish, and I was about to crack a few jokes on Twitter on him, like, this guy is only going to catch some rubbish dirt, like plastic bags and stuff. But I said, before I make fun of him, let me actually see if he is really a serious fisherman, or a fishing enthusiast, or just some loony guy trying to try his luck in the so late in the evening. So I gradually walked down towards the shore, and I thought, let's see if this guy is friendly and start a conversation. So I walked up to the guy, fishing man, and asked him, "Did you have any luck?" He said, "No, I've just come." I asked him, "Are you from Bandra?" He said, "Yes." And soon I realized he was extremely friendly, and I sat next to him, and I was kind of assisting him, trying to while he was trying to hook the bait to his fishing, what do you call, the hook kind of thing. I was assisting him with holding the hook, and showing some light from my mobile, and kind of hoping that I will learn something from the whole experience, because I've never seen anyone fishing. I've never experienced fishing before. So this was the kind of the hook Mr. Eddie was using. Mr. Eddie is basically an ex rig guy. He's retired, and his son is also now 29, and he's also going on a rig. So I guess he likes to fish, and he says, I get bored, and so I come down and fish. I stay at Shirley. No, he said, I stay at Rajan. I don't know what the difference between Shirley and Rajan. I thought Shirley Rajan is one word. And so he started we got talking. He asked me what I do. I told him dash dash dash, and so the next thing, he had some prawns which he put on the hooks, and he told me, the hooks are very sharp, and he hopes that he doesn't hurt anyone who was sitting there, and mistakenly he'll just cut their fingers off. So it was pretty scary, because there were a lot of lovers out there sitting on the rocks, and kind of kissing and stuff, and hopefully the hook won't touch them. And so he put this hook into the water. He flung it in, and so while the hook was in the water, we were chatting, and suddenly the whole line got ripped off from his the reel, and it was gone. His entire line was gone, and he was shocked. It has never happened to him in so many years he's been fishing. And I was scared, because I couldn't imagine such a big fish just about maybe 15 feet away from us, which had the strength to pull the whole line out of the fishing rod and disappear into thin waters, and quickly we packed off, and we were both dazed as to what actually happened. He was still looking at the water for some big fish to surface or something like that. So I guess Carter would might be a little I would request people not to go on the rocks deep into the water when there's high tide, because there can be a possibility that there are some big fishes which can be more powerful than a human being, and there have been cases of people drowning in the water, and just be careful.